Hey everyone, Lauren here. So today I wanted to talk about toddler potty training. We just potty trained Michaela about a couple weeks ago, so mid-January, and it was a really interesting experience. I definitely had different expectations for her and for the process, but it actually turned out really great. So I wanted to share my thoughts and maybe offer any advice if somebody is looking for advice on potty training. So we consulted the book Oh Crap Potty Training. I lent it out to a friend of mine and she's going to read through it and work on potty training her daughter as well. So I found this book very helpful. I thought it was a little bit wordy for me, so it was one of those books that I just kind of skimmed through and looked out for important pieces of information that I thought would be helpful to our exact situation. So Michaela so from about the time that we started potty training, she was about 27 months. And the book talks about there being a sweet spot for potty training, which is between 20 months and 30 months. So she was perfectly in that sweet spot for potty training. A lot of the book suggested not to offer underwear or panties for the kids. Michaela really likes underwear and she calls them undies. And so that for us, we didn't take that advice necessarily. There were instances where we did take that advice, but overall she likes underwear and she thinks they're cute and fun, and like, why not? It's like a fun reward for potty training as well. So what we did, so we decided to just pick a weekend and focus on potty training that entire weekend. And it actually happened to be like a 3-day weekend, which was good. So then we had a little bit of extra time in case we needed it and give us some time to kind of like practice outside of the home. So day one was a Saturday and we made sure that we had whatever we needed in the house, like food for breakfast and other meals. And we literally just woke up in the morning and we put her on the potty. First thing is that it's time to go potty, just to sit there and get the feel for it and start getting used to going to the bathroom first thing in the morning. After that initial first thing in the morning go potty, the rest of the day she was either naked or bottomless. And we hung out in our living room the entire day, basically playing with toys. Like every once in a while we'd watch a show, but we didn't want to distract her too much and have her focused on a show instead of focused on potty training. So we had her little potty in our living room available to her anytime that she needed it. We tried starting like the first telling her it was time to go potty about every 15 to 30 minutes, and we kind of noticed that was like too soon for her. She was a little bit resistant, so we watched her and we put her on the potty about 30 to 45 minutes apart. And she was very confused a little bit in the beginning, and we were telling her like, we are going to learn how to go potty on the toilet today. Like, we're gonna go potty today. No diapers. We're not gonna do diapers. And just like really talk to her about what's going on and what we're doing and what our focus is for the day. And I think Saturday was a little bit rough, like emotionally for her. So we just offered a lot of support and hugs and like playing and fun, because she actually really wanted to put a diaper on, and we felt bad about that, but we were just like really encouraging her, and she did really well. We only had a few accidents on the floor, which was great. I put down towels and mats because I was like, please don't pee on my rug. Like that's the one thing. Like, we have hardwood floors throughout the house, but in our living room we have a rug, and I didn't want to get that messed up. I didn't want to have to deal with cleaning at this point in time since it's still new. So we just did that and really just hung out and watched. And she had a diaper on for nighttime, but she did not have a diaper on for nap. So once we got to nap, she was just in pants like the book suggested. I just wanted to try it that way and see what happened. But she did have an accident nap time, which is to be expected, and I just made sure that I had an extra sheet and mattress pad available to swap out. Since we only really had accidents at nap time, I only have like 2 sheets and mattress pads for her bed, so we just made sure that they were clean and washed every time that she would pee in them. So the first day was kind of like a little bit of a rough day. The next day, she did amazing. She was excited to go potty. She was really interested in doing like all potty related things and was definitely getting more into it. And we would make sure that we celebrated every time that she went potty on her little potty over here. So we had like we're like, yay, you did it! It was so exciting. And she was super excited to have us be so excited for her. And I think that really helped encourage her, and she was so proud of herself every time that she did go. So Sunday was great. She went on the potty all day. I don't think we had any accidents except for nap time. We did the same thing with nap time, and we did have an accident, which is totally fine. And it's good for the kids to understand what the feeling is, like what happens when they have an accident. Every time she did have an accident or something like that, we would tell her, pee goes in the potty, not on the floor, or poop goes in the potty, not in your pants, so she can understand like where it goes and like how it all works. So it was really important to keep talking to her about that. And the book was a little bit suggested to be a little bit more stern with the accident thing, but I'm very into like positive parenting, and I did not follow that advice. I was not very stern with her, but I told her matter of factly, like, hey Michaela, remember, pee goes in the potty, not on the floor. And I didn't change my tone of voice at all, and I was just very matter of fact of what I was telling her so she could understand very clearly how it works. So the next week she went to school, and she has done so well. Let's see, she's been potty trained now for about 3 weeks, going on 4, but she has maybe only had like 2 or 3 accidents at school. She's doing so amazing, and they have a system in place, like they make sure everyone goes potty before they go out and play, or everyone goes potty before nap time and after nap time. So it's really structured out, so we try to make sure that we follow those same rules while we're at home. So potty before nap time, potty when you wake up from nap time, and then we always go potty before bed. And I've noticed in the last week that I'm putting a pull-up on her, but she's waking up dry in the morning, which is amazing. It's a great sign. So I am going to start transitioning to just underwear at bedtime, and hopefully not have any pull-ups or diapers to deal with until we have another baby. So it's been such actually a really great experience going through the potty training stuff. I thought it would be a lot harder. I thought the challenges would be more challenging, but overall she's done a really great job. One thing I didn't mention before, we did offer some incentives. So I put together a box, and we were calling them Potty Prizes. So I put together, there's stickers, like little toys, stamps, and like a lot of little things like that she likes. So like gummies, or I tried not to do a lot of candy. I know she loves gummy worms, so like every day, like at the end of the day, I would offer her like 2 gummy worms to have. And this really helped her too. And then she kind of was asking, she's like, potty prize, which was really fun. I didn't offer a prize after every time she went potty, but maybe like before nap, like if she's done well like all morning, and then maybe one like before dinner or something. So it wasn't something that's expected every time she goes to the bathroom, because I don't think that's necessarily like something to stick with. And even the book like really suggests that you do not do prizes or like an incentive after every time, because then they're going to expect it every single time they go potty, and it's not really the way it works. So we did a very light version of that with things that were just fun things to play with, and like an exciting little like new thing that's happening for the moment. So that was our experience. Overall, really good, and she's like improving a lot more. I think accidents are to be expected. My husband, while we were going down on a road trip down to San Diego, he's like, "Don't you think we should put a diaper or something on her?" And I was like, "No, we don't want to like go backwards. We have to make sure we're offering her potty breaks too. Like we need to go to the bathroom too when we're on road trips because we're drinking coffee or water." So we made sure that we stopped a few times. She had no accidents in the car at all. She did great on this, and every time she needs to go potty, she does tell us now. Like she will say that she needs to go potty, which it is great. And I think like being in school has helped her a lot too. Being around all the other kids that are potty trained or in process of being potty trained, it's almost like they like to compete a little bit. Um, it's totally funny, but so yeah, it's I'm surprised it was much easier than I expected, and she's doing so well. And if you guys want to hear more about our experience, I'm happy to share more if you have any questions. If you want to share your experience with me in the comments down below, please leave me a comment. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share if you want to share. But I will talk to you guys again soon. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.